The following program contains strong language, violence, and sexual content. It is intended for mature audiences and may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
The case has gained national attention, with prosecutors calling him a potential flight risk. For now, Stallings will stay behind bars, adding another layer of scrutiny to what's already become one of the most high-profile cases of the year.
Damn, every morning you get finer and finer. What's got you glued to your phone like that? You ain't even look up when I came through the door.
I'm just keeping up with the coverage. They're running it nonstop. Every time I blink, there's some new angle about Harrison in this case.
And that's exactly why you should turn it off. All they're doing is circling him like vultures, and you sitting here feeding into it like it's your business. You don't need to be giving them your energy.
It's my business when my name keeps coming up in the same sentences as his. You think I want to wake up to headlines making it sound like I knew something about Zoya? I'm just trying to stay ahead of whatever they say next.
I'm tired of hearing all these excuses, for real.
So that's it? You hear me mention Harrison and you storm off? You don't even try to understand where I'm coming from?
What's there to understand? You sitting here stressing yourself out about a man that ain't your husband, ain't your brother, ain't your responsibility. You acting like his downfall is yours to carry, and I'm telling you it doesn't have to be.
You think I like carrying this? You think I want to feel like I'm abandoning somebody I've known half my life? Corey wants me quiet because of the lawsuit. Vivian and Phoenix don't care about anything except protecting my career. And you're acting like I'm the problem just for caring if he's okay.
No, I'm acting like you're a man who's tired of watching you pour all this concern into somebody that's not me. You telling yourself it's guilt, but from where I'm standing, it looks like don't know how to have boundaries. And if it's not about him, then why does it keep feeling like it is about him?
Because you're making it about him. I'm not sneaking around. I'm not calling him. I'm not sitting here wishing I was with him. I just don't turn my back on people when they're down bad. That's the only part you can't seem to get.
And you don't seem to get how it feels being the one standing here watching it. You want me to believe it's just guilt, but you're the same one who admitted you doubled back to him. So when you talk about not turning your back, don't expect me to hear that without wondering what you really mean.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I told you that because I didn't want lies between us. I put it out there so you'd know the truth, but don't take that and flip it into something it's not. I'm not in love with him, Nas. I'm with you, and if you can't see that, then maybe that's on you.
How is it on me when every 5 seconds you bringing him up, acting extra worried and shit?
So what, you jealous? That's what it is? Because all I hear right now is jealousy.
You know what? I don't even want to keep talking. I'm out.
So you're just walking out? That's what you're doing right now? Running instead of talking to me?
Go back inside, T. This ain't for them.
No, you don't get to just leave. Why does it set you off every time his name comes up?
You told me Amari told you to cut ties with Harrison.
Amari
you did it
was
without
controlling.
a fight. No back and forth.
Thing.
No
Stop
fight. You
acting
just
like
did
it
it.
is.
But when I asked you for the same thing, suddenly
Amari
it's
was controlling
complicated.
and manipulative.
You see how
He wanted
sideways
me
that feels to
isolated
me?
from
But
everybody.
when I ask for the same respect,
Because you're
suddenly it's
twisting it, Ness.
complicated.
You're making
Suddenly
it sound like
there's
I'm choosing
excuses.
Harrison over you when I've given you everything.
All I'm saying is it feels like he's always in first place and I'm left proving
You're
myself.
choosing to see it that way because you can't handle me not throwing people away.
And I'm done standing here looking like I'm second best in my own relationship.
You keep showing up here with that same face like you know something I don't. I told you already. I didn't do nothing to Scarlett. They're just trying to scare me into folding.
I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to deal with reality. Nancy gave me the rundown, and I've been through the discovery myself. Scarlett's not a side note. She's their centerpiece. Her name is right at the top of the witness list, and she's under a cooperation deal. That means she's locked in.
She won't hold. She never has. You put her on a stand, and she'll crack before it even gets going.
Maybe, but I'm not counting on that. Here's where she's vulnerable. First, credibility. She's already known for lying, for stirring up mess, for leaking those photos of Phoenix. That's gonna matter. Second, motive. She's testifying because it keeps her out of a cell, not because she's suddenly a truth teller.
Which makes her look like a liar. That's what I've been saying.
Third, consistency. Her story doesn't have to fall apart. I just need to show it sounds coached. Juries don't trust rehearsed. Fourth, corroboration. The rest of the case leans on her too much. If I shake her even a little, it makes the rest look weak.
All right, so you tear her down. That's what I expect.
Fifth, opportunism. She stayed in the game because it worked for her, and when it didn't, she flipped. I'll make that clear. And sixth, bias. She's got every reason to hate you, every reason to make this personal. That kind of motive cuts both ways, and I'll use it.
So you're saying she's not untouchable?
No witnesses. The government's going to paint her as a victim, but I've got 6 different ways to peel that back. The team's already working motions, but this part is mine. I can work with this, Harrison, but what I can't do is fight your ego in the middle of it.
You think I'm scared of her? She's nothing but trouble looking for a way out. If that's all they've got, I'll walk.
Just stop brushing it off and let me do my job. You play it like this isn't serious, you'll trip yourself up before I ever get to cross her. You want to walk out, you need to treat her like she matters. Because she does.
You talk like you're doing me a favor, but let's not forget, you don't work for me. You work for Nancy, and Nancy don't like surprises. So unless she told you to say it, spare me the lectures.
You think I don't know who signs my checks? Nancy made it very clear. Keep you alive in that courtroom, whatever it takes. That means I tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to. Don't mistake me for your lapdog, Harrison. My loyalty is to the person paying for this defense, not the one sitting in the cell.
You're tough when you want to be, huh? Fine. Since you're the one with the paperwork, tell me this. Who else they lining up besides Scarlett?
Prosecution is likely to call Teagan, Phoenix, Amari to the stand. All 3 are on the short list. The feds are looking at anyone close enough to know how you move, even if they don't have dirt themselves.
Teagan and Phoenix. They grew up with me. I'm not worried about them. They'll get up there, answer what they ask, and leave it at that. But Amari? Me and him don't fuck with each other. Never have. Still, I don't see him snitching. He be running that slick ass mouth, but he ain't no rat.
Don't be so sure. Testimony doesn't always look like snitching. Sometimes it's just answering the question a little too honestly. If Amari gets pushed about your history, about the fights, about the tension between you, he doesn't have to lie. He just has to tell the truth. And that truth can still cut you.
Then he better keep my name out of his mouth unless they ask directly. I don't need him giving the jury ammo just because we don't get along.
That's the point. It's not always what you've done. It's how people see you. Teagan and Phoenix, they'll be careful, but they'll still get pressed on what they know. Amari doesn't have to paint you as a monster for the government to use him. He just has to confirm you're the kind of man who makes enemies.
So what? You think everybody's out to put me under? Teagan, Phoenix, Amari, Scarlett? Whole damn world lining up against me.
Not necessarily, but I think the government will use whoever they can to build their story. And right now, you're making it easier by acting like none of this matters. You want me to win? Then stop worrying about loyalty and start preparing for the worst. I need you to tell me anything they can say that could be used to incriminate you.
Let's start from the top. They'll open with the basics, almost like they're warming you up. They'll ask about your job at the lounge, how you came to work under Harrison, how long you've been there. Nothing threatening at first, just softballs.
Softballs, huh? That's cute. You mean the part where I pretend I wasn't forced into this whole mess in the first place?
You weren't forced. You signed the agreement. You knew what cooperating meant.
I signed because you and your people made it sound like I had no other choice. Now I'm sitting in some dull little box while everyone else gets to live their lives like nothing's happening.
That's the trade-off. You testify, you get protection. That was the deal. You want to keep breathing free air, you follow the plan.
What kind of protection is this? Sitting in a safe house that feels more like a holding cell than a home. You think this makes me feel safe? You think this makes me feel like I've got options?
Options? Scarlett, you don't have options anymore. You walked into the government's arms the second you signed those papers. Backing out isn't on the table.
Maybe I never should have signed anything.
That's hindsight. And hindsight doesn't hold up in court. What holds up is preparation. So unless you'd like to walk into that courtroom blind and get shredded, I suggest you focus.
Why is it always me? Why am I the one being dragged through this circus? I didn't start any of it. Nobody's protecting me. Nobody's asking what this is doing to me. I didn't ask to carry Harrison's sins on my back.
Because you're the one with the information. You're the one who saw what you saw, did what you did, and now it's on the record. That makes you the key. Whether you like it or not, you're the one that can lock him down.
Or maybe I'm just the one they can chew up and spit out. And when they're done with me, you think they'll care where I end up? You think I'll actually be protected then?
That's enough. The self-pity isn't going to help you survive the stand. The prosecution is going to circle you like wolves. If you show up combative, if you let them see this attitude, they'll rip you apart, piece by piece.
Maybe I won't be on the stand.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. You told me to get it out of my system, right? Consider it out.
Scarlett, I'm telling you right now, play games with this and you'll regret it. Keep your head where it needs to be. Because wandering off script is a luxury you can't afford.
Maybe I'm just not the script-following type.
Get your attitude in check. You're running out of chances.
We'll see about that.
The princess is here. Sierra.
This beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. With my body so melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin, Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, work your body. Let me see you 1, 2 step. Rock it, stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2 step. I love it when you 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We this.
Girl, I just saw the clip again of you chasing Naz down the driveway like it was a rom-com gone wrong. I mean, if we're auditioning for Love and Hip Hop, you already booked the part.
She's not lying. It was giving dramatic chase scene, T.
Yeah, this is about to go super viral, baby girl.
Y'all think this is funny, but I was just so mad because why would he leave like that? He's getting upset for no reason. All of this was uncalled for.
Sure. But you gotta admit, the slow-mo replays on Twitter are kind of iconic. People already using it as reaction gifs.
Great. Just what I needed to become a meme.
T, you know I love you, but Nas wasn't wrong. He felt like he was coming second to Harrison, and now the whole world saw him storming out. It's not just his ego. It looks like Harrison still has this hold over you, and that's not okay.
And from a career perspective, it's messy. You can't be standing next to Harrison while his name is being dragged through the courts and expect people not to side-eye you. Public loyalty like that doesn't read as friendship, it reads as recklessness.
You two are acting like I'm sneaking around with him, and I'm not. Harrison is my friend. He's been my friend since before any of this. He stood by me when half the world didn't believe in me. I'm not turning my back on him just because it's inconvenient now.
Sometimes you gotta pick who actually deserves the energy. Nas is asking for boundaries. That's all. If you're with Nas and he doesn't feel comfortable with how you and Harrison act, he isn't in the wrong to ask for some kind of safeguard. Plus, you were the one who told Nas that you and Harrison just had sex a month ago. If I were Nas, I wouldn't want you bringing him up every 5 seconds either.
Y'all act like I can't care about more than one person at a time. Why does it have to be this constant tug of war?
Honestly, it's the tattoos for me. Like, y'all really got each other's names inked and now y'all beefing? That's a storyline straight out of a reality show. You better hope the laser removal places start offering couple discounts.
Not a 2-for-1 breakup special.
Imagine explaining that at the shop. Yeah, we thought it was forever, but the paparazzi caught me storming out, so I need this gone.
Can we be serious? This shit isn't funny.
Okay. All jokes aside, you know we're only pressing you because we care. This isn't about Nas being perfect or handling it right, because God knows I would have preferred this argument to happen behind closed doors. But the core of what he said, he wasn't wrong, Teagan. Amari asked you to stop talking to Harrison, and you did it without hesitation. Now Nas is asking the same thing. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Exactly. And I'm not telling you to abandon your friends. I'm saying don't lose the man you're building a future with just because you're stuck trying to carry everybody else's battles. That's not your weight to hold. He has Alea, and I'm sure she's at the courthouse crying with her belly in tow.
I hear you. I really do. It's not that easy. Loyalty means something to me, and I can't keep feeling like every choice I make is a betrayal to somebody.
Well, if you're going to be loyal to both, at least make sure the paparazzi catch you running after Nas again. I'm telling you, that clip was Emmy-worthy. You better start charging licensing fees for the memes.
You play too much.
But seriously, think about what we said. We're not trying to pile on. We just don't want to see you wreck what you've built.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Think about it. Girl, we are past thinking about it. Your man just stormed out on you in front of the world. You need to be at his door on your knees, begging and pleading. Nas is too fine for all that.
So you really had them draw everything up without even asking me what I wanted? I walk in and it's all sitting here like I'm late to a meeting.
My lawyers finished last night, and I had it delivered this morning. There's no point wasting time pretending this is something it's not.
It feels like you don't care how it looks to me. You didn't even give me a chance to read over everything before turning my marriage into a boardroom decision.
By all means, read every word. If it makes you feel better. The terms are simple. Harrison will have no access to your personal accounts, no claim on your inheritance, and no authority over any assets tied to me or my businesses. His name will never be attached to anything that belongs to this family.
So that's all I am to you? A shield between Harrison and your money? You don't even trust me to know how to protect myself.
Trust has nothing to do with it. The law is stronger than trust, and the law is what we are putting on paper today. If Harrison ever tried to take from you, this ensures he fails before he even starts.
And what about when it comes to our home or our children someday? Is everything supposed to have your signature before it's real?
The prenup already accounts for that. Property will be bought in your name only. Children will inherit through you, not him, unless you specify otherwise in a will. He will never be able to make a claim that touches this family's assets.
You're talking about my life like it's a company portfolio. I wanted a marriage that felt like love, not a merger that gets notarized.
Then you should have chosen someone else. You picked Harrison, and Harrison comes with risk. I'm giving you a way to keep the fantasy of love without letting that risk destroy you.
I didn't picture my wedding like this. I always thought I'd have something real. A dress, music, people who love us, celebrating. Not this. Not a stack of contracts on the table while you look at me like I'm just another one of your employees.
This is about strategy. Harrison needs you legally bound to him so you cannot testify against him. You need him bound to you so that his mistakes do not spill into your life. That is the reality.
But what about me? What about what I want? I feel like every choice I make has already been made for me.
What you want is irrelevant right now. You're the one who went against my wishes and decided to play house with a man like Harrison Stallings. We can arrange a beautiful wedding once this situation is stabilized. But today, we handle business. Dreams do not protect you in a courtroom. This document does.
So I'm supposed to believe this is mutual? Because it feels like I'm the only one paying the price.
You are paying nothing compared to what you could lose without me. If Harrison falls, this paper keeps you standing. If Harrison tries to pull you down, this paper cuts the rope before he can.
And what about me? What about how I feel? Do you care that I've dreamed of this since I was a little girl, and now you've turned it into a transaction?
Feelings don't stop subpoenas. Feelings don't protect bank accounts. You can have your dress and your party later if you still care about them, but this has to come first.
You talk like I'll thank you for this someday. But I don't think I will. I think I'll remember how you forced me into a corner and told me to smile about it.
I don't, and will never need your gratitude. I need your compliance. Gratitude comes later, once you see that I was right.
And if I don't see it? If all I see is the fact that I didn't have a choice?
Then you'll live long enough to resent me. And that is still better than the alternative. Regret can't take your assets, and resentment can't drag you into prison.
You make it sound so simple, but it doesn't feel simple when it's my life. It feels like I'm trapped in a deal I never agreed to make.
You agreed the moment you let Harrison into your life. You agreed the moment you got pregnant. He made this necessary, and now you will do your part. Sign the document, and stop pretending there is any other way forward.
So my only choice is between giving up my wedding or losing everything? That's not a choice, that's a sentence.
Call it what you want, but sign it, Alea, because dreams fade. Protection lasts forever.
I knew I heard your car pull up. You look tired. Come on inside. I ain't about to let you vent on the porch.
This place is nice. I didn't know you moved.
Yeah, the penthouse was all glass and bad vibes. Too many memories of people I don't even talk to anymore. I needed a reset, so I found this spot instead. More room, less noise, and no elevator full of paparazzi waiting when I try to grab groceries.
Can't even blame you. This feels like a real home. But thank you for agreeing to see me. I've been driving around for hours. I needed to clear my head, and you were the only person I thought of who might actually keep it real with me tonight.
Well, you came to the right place. Let's sit outside by the pool. It's the best part of the house.
I'm going to be real with you, Phoenix. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this back and forth with Teagan. We just argued, and then she came running after me in the driveway. And of course, the paparazzi caught all of it. So now it looks like I'm out here dragging her through drama I never asked for. It's embarrassing.
I saw the video. Look, it wasn't a good look, but people twist everything anyway. You know that?
I do, but that's the problem. Every time Harrison pops up, it turns into something bigger. She swears nothing's happening, but the way she protects him, the way she defends him, I can't tell if I'm the fool for staying or if I'm just paranoid.
Well, you're right about one thing. That tie between her and Harrison, it's there, and it's strange. Even I can't put it into words half the time.
See, that's exactly what messes me up. Because if you, her own sister, says it is strange, then how the hell am I supposed to just swallow it and act like it don't bother me?
Because it doesn't mean what you think it means. Teagan and Harrison? Yeah, They have history, deep history, and yeah, it looks messy on the outside, but it ain't that kind of love. Not the type that threatens what y'all got.
I hear you, but it's hard to believe that when the whole world's watching me look like a fool. I don't want to be that dude holding on while everybody else laughing behind my back.
Naz, if Teagan wanted Harrison, she would have been with him a long time ago. I'm sure Harrison would jump at the opportunity to date her again. But do you think my sister the type to settle in the middle? Please, that girl don't waste her time when she knows what she wants. And she wants you.
Then why I feel like I'm fighting ghosts every damn week? Every time I think we good, something else with him pops up and I'm back in this space questioning if I'm enough.
Because you paying more attention to the noise than to her. Y'all both stubborn, so the second it gets loud, neither one of you want to back down. And clearly you have a habit of wanting to walk away when things get rocky. But when I see the way she looks at you, Naz, it's not the same as how she talks about Harrison. That's loyalty with him. With you, that's love. And you got to learn the difference.
I want to. I really do. I just need something solid to hold on to when it feels like everything's stacked against us.
Aren't you the one always telling Teagan to stop worrying about what others say? Hold on to her. Not the comments, not the cameras, not the whispers. Just her. That's the only way y'all gonna make it.
You sound real confident for somebody who laughed at us for getting these tattoos.
Oh, I'm still laughing. You had her name on you faster than she had time to book the appointment to sit in the chair with you. You wild for that.
And yet here you are telling me I'm the one she wants. Which one is it?
Both. Y'all are moving fast, but you're still her choice. I clown you because I care, but don't get it twisted. I've been around her long enough to know when my sister's serious. And now she's serious about you.
You really believe that?
I don't just believe it, I know it. She's probably gonna have Harrison in her corner for the rest of her life, and it still wouldn't change how she feels about you. So stop stressing like she out here plotting against you. She's not. What's happening to Harrison right now is shocking for her. That's all.
Respect. I appreciate you, Phoenix.
Anytime, bestie. Next time, I'm charging for therapy, though.
I knew they was playing when they said I had a visitor, but you? I don't even know why the hell you here. Thought you cut ties a long time ago.
I came because you being in here changes things. You might not see it that way, but I know what you're capable of, Dre, and I'd rather face you directly than let you twist a story about me while I'm not in the room.
See that right there? That media voice you like to put on, acting like you in control? You ain't running no segment in here, Lauren. You sitting across from me. And the truth is, you don't want no cameras on the real you.
I built a life where I don't have to answer for the mistakes I made years ago. Whatever we did back then, it was survival. Don't act like I was any different than 100 other people moving packages for you.
Difference is, them 100 other people ain't sitting on TV every night acting stank, calling out men like me, acting like they too clean to ever be touched. You was knee deep in it, Lauren. No te quedes aquí sentada y fijas que no.
Estaba hasta las rodillas, sí, pero salí. ¿Crees que no siento el peso de ese pasado cada maldito día? ¿Crees que no sé lo que me costó salir? That's why I don't come around, Dre. That's why I kept my distance.
You kept your distance because you ashamed. Ashamed of me. Ashamed of who you was. But here's the part you don't like to admit. You only sitting where you sitting because of me. My money, my runs, my world built the foundation for the life you flaunt now. Without me, you ain't Lauren Rivera, media darling. You just some girl from the block trying to survive.
Listen, I didn't come here to argue. I genuinely came to check on you. I wanted to see, with my own eyes, how you're holding up in here.
Check on me? What, like I'm some charity case now? Don't come in here playing like you some angel. You knew exactly who I was, who I am, and you also know I don't break easy.
It's not about pity, Dre. It's about the fact that I still care, even if I wish I didn't. You can hate me all you want, but I can't erase the part of me that remembers when it was just us trying to make it.
And that's your problem. You think caring makes a difference. Caring don't keep you alive in here. Respect does, fear does. And if you really cared, you wouldn't be on that little show making shit worse.
I'm just doing my job. That doesn't mean I stopped caring about you.
You sitting out there on prime time talking polished, acting like you some savior of the truth, but deep down you know you dirty too. And the second somebody digs deep enough,
You finished.
Then maybe that's what scares me, Dre. Not you. But the reminder that no matter how far I run, I'll always be tied to where I came from.
Don't forget, ain't just where you came from. It's who you came with. And I'll never let you forget that.
I just wanted to see you if you were okay. Guess that's my answer.
I'll always be okay, Lauren. Don't bring your grimy ass back up here.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Baby girl. Let me see you do your dance, let me see you twirl. Shake an ass in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah. Is that your bestie? I'm a ice boy, we all like Pesky.
I was starting to wonder if I had the wrong day scheduled. Everything all right?
I'm sorry, Corey. I had to pick the girls up last minute. I have to make a call, but I'll be inside soon. Make yourself at home.
Sure thing.
T, let me call you back. I'm about to be in a meeting.
Amari, what the hell is going on over there? I just picked Iman up and she's saying she doesn't feel safe in your house.
Teagan, don't start this shit. Ain't shit going on. She just wanted to go home and she knew what to say to get you to come get her.
I don't believe that. She's never begged to leave before.
Listen, I told you I have a meeting. I'm not about to let you piss me off. We can talk about this later.
Sorry about that. Life's been hectic lately. Paparazzi outside, Amari being Amari, and my kids stuck in the middle. I'm trying to hold everything together, but it feels like I'm running in circles.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I fear I'm bringing you more bad news. Teagan, I have reason to believe you're on the short list to be called in Harrison's RICO trial. That means prosecutors are looking at you as someone who can connect pieces they haven't fully nailed down yet.
Called in? As in testifying? Corey, I don't have anything to do with his business. Yes, Harrison's been my friend for years, but I don't know anything about whatever he's mixed up in.
That may be true, but proximity matters more than guilt in cases like this. You've been seen with him. Your name shows up in photos, articles, and witness chatter. They don't care if you're innocent. They care if you can be used to paint a picture of how he moved, who he knew, and where the money went.
And if I'm called? What exactly do they expect me to say? That Harrison was always there for me? That he looked out when no one else did? I can't turn around and feed the system something that buries him, not after everything we've been through.
Can we please give up this Protecting Harrison Act? It's about protecting you. You're a public figure, a mother, and an artist with a career that could evaporate the moment prosecutors spin your name into this narrative. If you go in unprepared, you won't just look naive. You'll look complicit.
I genuinely don't understand how I'm the bad guy in all this. I'm doing everything that everyone is saying. I've distanced myself completely. So the problem isn't distance. Y'all want me to pretend like he was never a part of my life? Is that what it is?
I'm telling you that when you're under oath, loyalty won't mean anything. You'll be sworn to tell the truth. And the truth has to be about what you know, not what you feel. If you try to dance around it, you risk perjury. If you overshare, you risk becoming part of the case. What you need is discipline, preparation, and a plan for exactly how you'll answer when they come for you.
And if they push me to turn on him?
Then you hold the line on what's real and nothing more. You can't save Harrison, and it's not your job to. What you can do is save yourself, your daughters, and your legacy. But only if you stop letting loyalty pull you in 10 different directions. I have prep notes. Study them, live them, breathe them. Because once you're in that courtroom, there are no do-overs. This is about to get very real.
I can't keep doing this, Viv. My lawyers are drawing up subpoenas tomorrow. Kennedy thinks she could just scoop Preston up and vanish to Tartosa like she's untouchable, but she's not. This isn't some fantasy island where she sets the rules. That's my son, and running off with him isn't parenting, it's kidnapping.
Atlas, I hear you, but you need to take a breath. You're not fighting Kennedy alone. You're fighting the land grab name, and Nancy doesn't lose. She's got more money, more connections, and more lawyers than you could ever hope to stack. You can't just storm into court with anger and expect to win.
Don't you think I know that? My own attorney said the same thing. He sat me down and told me emotion doesn't win custody battles. Proof does. Cold, hard proof.
Then you better hope you've got more than long speeches, because Nancy will bury you in motions and smear campaigns before you even get a hearing.
That's the thing. I do have something. Back in the day, Kennedy told me Nancy used to funnel everything through Kennedy. She had the credit, the clean record, the picture-perfect face for the paperwork, but Kennedy blew it all to hell. Pills, alcohol, shopping sprees, disappearing for days. She burned through everything Nancy gave her like it was nothing.
You're saying you can prove that?
I mean, no, but I'm sure I can find it somehow. There's got to be records, bank statements, credit reports, even rehab receipts, all of it. You put that in front of a judge, Kennedy doesn't look like a mother. She looks unfit. Doesn't matter if Nancy bankrolls her now. The trail she left behind is ugly, and I can shine a light on it.
And how exactly do you plan to get that kind of information, Atlas? I'm sure Nancy had that scrubbed long ago. And even if you had it, Nancy won't sit back while you drag Kennedy through the mud. She'll come at you harder than ever. You're stirring up a hornet's nest, and once you do, you can't take it back.
I don't care if it's a nest, Viv. It's the only way I see to get my son back. Preston deserves better than being raised in the middle of her mess. If I have to burn bridges with Nancy and Kennedy both, then so be it.
You're reckless, but I'll give you this. This is the first angle that you've had that actually has teeth. Judges love receipts. They don't love drama, but they do love paper trails.
You know, you're the only one who actually listens. Everyone else talks down to me like I'm just another angry dad who doesn't know what he's doing. But you ground me, even when I don't want to hear it. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I'm not here because of Preston. I'm not here because of Nancy. I'm here because of you. I actually care, Atlas. Even when you're pacing and spitting fire, I care.
I feel that, more than I probably should.
Then don't second guess it.
I can't lie. It's good to see you. I've been running all week trying to act like everything's under control, but the second I sit here, it finally feels real.
I hear you. I miss being out there, moving how I want to move instead of being locked in this box. But seeing you, yeah, it cuts through some of the bullshit.
As good as it feels to be here, I gotta ask you something. SMZ reported on Teagan and Nas. They were arguing outside her house, paparazzi all in her face, and guess who they had in the middle of it? You.
Me? Why the hell they talking about me?
Don't do that, Harrison. You know damn well why. Nas is barking about you. Teagan is chasing him, and the whole neighborhood got a show. I'm sitting there reading it like, why is my man's name getting dragged into their drama when he swears he's not even in it?
Told you already. I didn't cheat with Teagan. Whatever happened between her and Nas, that's on them. He doesn't want her anywhere near me, period. So he's flipping out and making it messy.
So he just woke up one day and decided to make you his villain? You really expect me to believe there isn't more to it?
Look, I don't care what Nas believes. If he wants to keep my name in his mouth, that's his problem. I got bigger things to fight than some other man's jealousy.
Well, I'm the one stuck cleaning up after the stories. People already think you're reckless, and this just makes it worse.
Let them think what they want. I can't stop headlines from in here. But don't get it twisted. I didn't do anything with Teagan.
Fine. Then let's leave Nas out of it. Because I didn't come here just to argue about him anyway. I came here because my aunt is on a power trip and she's not giving us any time to breathe. She wants us married, Harrison. Not down the line, not when things calm down. She wants it now. She said it's the only way to make sure I can't be dragged onto that stand.
Married? In the middle of all this? Tell her crazy ass no. She doesn't have control over this. She always makes it sound like she's helping me when really she's just cutting me down to size.
You think I like this either? You think this is how I pictured my wedding? Sitting in her house while lawyers drop contracts on the table like it's some corporate merger? I told her exactly how I felt, and she didn't care. She said if you don't agree, she's pulling everything. Every lawyer, every dollar, every ounce of support. She will leave you standing in that courtroom with no protection, and she will let Dre, Clarence, and Dimitri go down right beside you.
So that's it. That's the game. She lines up everybody I care about, then dares me to say no so she can watch us all burn. It's never about us. It's about her reminding me she's got the power. I'm supposed to just smile, put on a ring, and let her run my life? Nah, fuck that. I built everything I had by refusing to bow down to people like that.
And if your refusal takes everyone else with you? You think you're standing tall, but you just be standing alone. Do you understand what she's threatening? Without her, the DA makes an example out of you, and none of you will stand a chance. This isn't about pride, Harrison.
You think I want to be shackled to Nancy forever? You think I want every move I make tied up in what she decides is acceptable? That ain't marriage. That's a sentence. She gets to write the rules, and I'm just supposed to play house while she pulls the strings? No.
And what's the alternative? You stand here preaching about not letting her win, but the second she pulls her money, you don't even have the resources to fight back. Your lawyers are good, but not better than Nancy's. You can't protect yourself from in here. And you sure as hell can protect Dre, Clarence, and Dimitri without lawyers. Tell me how that's better. Tell me how watching them rot with you proves a point.
Damn it, this is what she wanted. She's been waiting for this exact corner, and now she's got me boxed in.
She doesn't care about the corner, Harrison. She cares about the outcome. And the outcome is you with legal defense strong enough to keep you and everyone tied to you from losing everything. You can hate her. You can curse her. You can swear you'll never let her win. But right now, the only way forward is through her plan.
So that's it? Instead of us deciding how and when we get married, we being forced into it like it's some legal strategy. But you're right. If I don't do it, we all lose. And I can't let that happen. Shit.
Then say it, Harrison. Say you'll do it. This is the only way.
Yeah, I'll do it. But you tell Nancy, make no mistake. This isn't me surrendering to her. This is me protecting my people. I'll play her game for now, but once I'm out of here, the game changes.
Then I'll tell her we're moving forward. I don't know if she'll ever see it the way we do, but at least it keeps you covered.
Tell her whatever you need to. Just know this. All this shit ain't about protecting you, Alea. It's about protecting her. A little after the gender reveal, Nancy told me she's been moving money in your name for years, sliding it into offshore accounts you don't even know exist. If I go down and they start pulling records, all her dirty laundry spills out right next to mine. And she can't risk that. That prenup ain't for you. It's her insurance policy. She's using you. Now she has a prenup locking me out of any financial or property claims. This is bullshit, Alea. And the sickest part is, I can bet money she's already planned how to cut you out once you've served your purpose.
So are you done walking out on me?
Yeah, I know I was on some bullshit, Teague. I let my pride do the talking. I shouldn't have bounced instead of staying here to work it out with you.
Nas, I'm not your enemy. You're the main person always telling me to ignore the noise. But whenever the situation might look bad on you, you walk out.
You're right, and that's on me. I've been so caught up in trying not to get played or disrespected that sometimes I treat you like you part of the same noise when you're not. And I hate that I even let you feel that way.
I talked to Phoenix, Viv, and Toy the other day. And I'll take some accountability too. They helped me understand why you would be upset about the whole Harrison thing. And if you need me to stop talking to him, I will.
You don't even gotta do all that. I talked to Phoenix too. I don't care about none of them people. I care about you. I understand Harrison is your childhood friend or whatever. Plus, I'm not even trying to be controlling like that. What you told me about you and Harrison hooking up just fucked my mind up. But I asked you to be honest, and you did that. I believe you when you say you want to be with me. I'm not worried about him.
I appreciate that, but I should have been more intentional about keeping us solid and not letting outside shit leak into what we have. So I'm owning that right now.
And I gotta own my part too, because I shouldn't have even let it get to the point where we outside arguing in front of them people. I promise on everything I'll never just walk out again.
Then we won't let that happen again. No more running. No more outside drama coming before what we're building. Just us keeping it solid and fighting through it together.
Bet, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here, and I'm done letting pride or anybody else steal time from us. So from now on, I'm choosing you first every time.
You been staring at that screen like it just cursed you. What's up with you? You look like you seen something you wasn't expecting.
I just got a weird text. And it's from Scarlett. She literally asked me to meet her, and I don't even know how to feel about that.
Scarlett? Hold up. I thought she disappeared off the face of the earth after all that mess went down.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. Last time I saw her, she was fronting in the club, acting like she likes men. And now she's acting like we can just link up like it's casual. I don't know if it's a setup or if she's really trying to tell me something.
I get why you'd be hesitant, but think about it. If she's reaching out after laying low this long, she probably got something heavy she needs you to hear. People don't risk coming back around unless it's serious.
But that's exactly why I'm conflicted, Reese. What if whatever she's dragging me into is dangerous? Or worse, it blows up in my face because I decided to meet with her. She can't even be trusted.
I hear you. And your guard should be up, but this could also be your only shot at finding out why she's doing the kind of work she's doing and why she disappeared. If she's risking sending that text, she's not doing it for fun. She must have a reason. And ignoring it might leave you in the dark when you could have been prepared.
So you really think I should meet her? Because part of me feels like walking into it is reckless, but another part of me knows I'd never forgive myself if she's trying to tell me something important and I blew her off.
Yeah, I do. You don't got to go in blind. You can set the terms. Make it somewhere neutral and keep your eyes open, but at least hear her out. You've been worried about her for a little minute. Maybe this will give you answers.
You know what? You're right. If she's bold enough to reach out after all this time, then whatever she has to say must matter. I'll meet with her.
I see Viv and Atlas are still going at it. Have they no shame? Between me and you, It should have always been them. Anyways, before we wrap this up, do me a favor and drop a comment below letting me know your favorite part of this episode. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And quick shout out, Phoenix and Nas won the popular vote and are officially your series favorites for the month of August. Gotta love them. Oh, and don't forget, if you've ever wanted to learn how to make your own machinima, my ebook is available now on Patreon. Go grab that. It's packed with everything you need to get started. But listen, I gotta run. Apparently 2 of my signees are eloping behind my back. Totally rude. See y'all later.